In this video, I want to share with you one of my greatest successes using the law of attraction. I'm not going to go into the backstory of it because it can get really long, but in the fall of 2016, I met a woman who at the time I did not know that she was the executive vice president at a large corporation, but we had a great conversation, and it turns out she was looking for an executive assistant, and I was looking for a good paying full-time job that I would enjoy, that would utilize my skills and strengths. Towards the end of our conversation, I mentioned that I thought my skills and experience might be a good fit for the position that she was describing. And she agreed and gave me her business card, and I followed up right away with an email. She replied right away with instructions for me to set up a phone interview with a couple of the directors that reported to her. And I followed every step of the process, and with every conversation I had during the process and during the application process, I was absolutely convinced that I would love this job, that it was a great fit for me, and I was so sure that I was going to get it. But as you can imagine, the process takes a little while. I met her in September of 2016, and my first day on the job was at the beginning of November. And I had received the notification that I had been offered the job a few weeks before that first day. So we're talking about 6 weeks here. And I visualized getting an offer for the job for a very specific salary. And I would visualize it and visualize it. I would look for signs in the environment from God that this job was going to be for me. And everything went so well. And I would write out why I was the best person for this job, how we would get along so well, and I would do great things for her as her assistant, for the department, that I would be an asset to the company, and that, of course, they would pay me really well to be in that position. And if there was any doubt that came into my mind, I would immediately push the doubt away, and I would refocus on visualizing them offering me the job for a specific salary. And as you can imagine, I did in fact get the job, and it was only slightly less than the number, meaning the salary number. And I was thrilled because I absolutely needed a full-time job at that point in my life, and that's a story for another time. And I needed good benefits, and I really wanted to work for a company that would have a great culture, and that I would be working with great people, and that there would be a culture of respect. And I got it, and it has been a great experience so far. And until whatever point I decide to move on to the next step in my life outside of the company, I anticipate that it will remain great. And I have been now with the company for 8 years. And I really just wanted to share with you that story because I wanted to hone in on the principle of being in your imagination for a desired result, and not letting doubt come into your mind, or when it does come into your mind, to push it out of your mind. So really, that positive emotion, the imagination of seeing that desired goal, that desired condition, that desired event, that desired life experience. That is so critical. And so I'm very happy to share that story with you in this video.